Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Coachman. For this one, being close to Valentine's, I'd like to actually dedicate this one for a very special person whom I've known a very long time, over 20 years, but someone who, um, within the last year, I found forgiveness, but also I found maybe a little bit of a new way of thinking, or I guess a new way of being. And this one is actually going way back to the biblical times, and it's called the Prodigal Son, which is from the New Testament, Luke the 15th, I think it is. Yeah, if I'm correct. I'm hoping I'm getting that right, but yeah. But this goes out to you know who you are, and I hope you enjoy the reading. And he said, a certain man had two sons, and the youngest of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in the land, and he began to be in want. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country. And he sent him into his field to feed swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husk that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him. And he went out, and when he came to himself, he said, how many hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants. And he arose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him, and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck, and kissed him. And the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven, and in thy sight, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. But the father said to his servants, Bring forth the best robe, and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand, and shoes on his feet, and bring hither the fasted calf, and kill it, and let us eat, and he merry. For this my son was dead, and is alive again. He was lost, and is found. And they began to be merry. Now his eldest son was in the field, and as he came and drew nigh to the house, so heard music and dancing. And he called one of the servants, and asked what these things meant. And he said unto him, Thy brother is come, and thy father hath killed the fatted calf, because he hath received him safe and sound. And he was angry, and would not go in. Therefore came his father out, and entreated him. And he answering said to his father, Lo, these many years do I serve thee, neither transgressed I at any time thy commandment. And yet thou never gavest me a kid, that I might make merry with my friends. But as soon as this thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with the harlots, thou hast killed for him the fatted calf. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. It was meet that we should make merry and be glad. For this thy brother was dead, and is alive again, and was lost, and is found. So I hope you enjoyed that little story and little understanding of forgiveness. Hopefully, and maybe you might know somebody that maybe it's time to forgive. Maybe you've had a little bit of something going on that you just haven't been able to let go. And like myself, I hope that if you're out there reading this and it kind of hit home, that you can find a way to forgive someone that, I don't know, may have done you wrong, someone that you may have seen just doing something dirty, or just frankly, maybe it's just time to let go. But otherwise, I hope this story just brings a little bit of something to you. And with that said, until next time, take care.